Welcome to Pioneers of Greatness with Nompilo Zoè. And thank you so much for wanting to journey with us in discovering yourself as a pioneer of greatness. Pioneers are people who see potential, innovators who are willing to try new things, and pioneers push boundaries to advance a cause or idea or even break a record. Well, let us go on a journey of discovering ourselves, and also while we do that, overcoming great challenges which will certainly make us pioneers of greatness. Greetings, everybody at home. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. I hope you're good, you're safe, and you are kept by the grace and mercies of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Nompilo Zoè. I'm your host for the show Pioneers of Greatness. This is the Empowerment Podcast, and we are here to empower you, inspire you, and equip you. You know it. Well, it's so great to have you back here with us, tuned in. We love you so much. We appreciate you. We value your contribution, and that is why we will not stop inviting you to join us, to follow us on those social media platforms, that Facebook page, that Facebook group. We are Empowerment Podcast on our page, and we are #Empowerment Podcast on our group, and we're also on Instagram, Empowerment_podcast. We are also on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. It's Empowerment Podcast. Please do like, share, and subscribe to it. And we are also available on WhatsApp. We have that number. It's 065-614-6641. We also have TikTok now. So you guys can come along and TikTok with us. And we are very happy to journey with you as you encourage us, as you give us those suggestions that we love so much to hear from you. Well, today on the show, The Pioneers of Greatness, as you know, it's another awesome Friday, and we have an awesome, remarkable guest, because this is the platform where we bring all those who are pioneering greatly, who are doing things that are noticeable in our society, contributing towards change and growth, and all odds, just striving for success. No rest and no pain, no gain. Yeah. So today we have a remarkable woman, guys. She has a food brand. She goes by the name Thozama, but her brand name is Thozo Brands. Okay. Now you will hear more about this brand as we introduce her. Welcome to the Empowerment Podcast, Miss Thozo Brands. Please briefly introduce yourself.
Hi, Sissy. My name is Thozama Ntuba. From the Eastern Cape, in the rural areas of Libote, Umdina location.
All right, yes, awesome. Okay, tell us more about yourself. Where did you grow up? Your educational background and all of that.
Okay, I grew up in Libote. Umdina location,
right.
I've always said, I've already said that. And I've done my primary school in my area, Popeleni Junior Secondary School. And I've done my high school and the high school of Victor Porto, Senior Secondary School. But then I didn't go to tertiary because that time at home, there was no one to pay for my studies. And I've just done short courses in business spaces.
All right.
Just to know about business more. So
wow. That's amazing, Thozo. You know, it's not always just the tertiary platform that will give us that information that we need. So I'm so impressed that you went beyond that and you took what you could get at that time and you used it, and it has definitely worked for you, because here we are now, and Thozo brand is a brand, you know. You're quite an impactful woman. That clearly goes to show in our society, food is so important and you supply that. How do you keep the balance between all the portfolios which God has entrusted you with, just please take us through that. How does Thozo manage? How's your day? How does it all start? How does it end? How do you keep that balance?
Okay, Sisi. First of all, I can believe that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I always withdraw strength from God. So, and I give my all to my businesses. So I'm inspired by a lot of women in South Africa who have started their businesses from nothing to something. So also commitment and sacrifices that I do for my business. So
Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. That goes to show that you're really devoted. And do you ever feel that it's a strain, it's a toll, and it's a bit too much? How do you cope on those days?
Yeah, man. From time to time, you feel like you are so tired. You feel like maybe this is not happening.
It's not coming together.
At the time that you want it to happen. And so what I do, you go back home and sit down, tired as you are, frustrated, and then you just get a rest. And then tomorrow in the morning, if you have a dream, you wake up and say, you know what, this is another day. So I must
Let's do this.
And try harder than yesterday. So that's me. That's how I do. So
wow,
I keep going.
Amen.
And it keeps happening.
It keeps happening. I love that. Awesome, Thozo. Let's talk about Thozo now. This is the baby, your biggest baby currently, amongst other babies going on.
Yes, it is.
How did it all start, and what prompted you to establish your very own brand? Wow, why not the brands that we know? Were you tired of them? I'm just kidding. What happened? One day you woke up and you're like, I want to start my own brand.
Okay. Growing up in the rural areas of Libote, Mdina location, Sisi, I'm a firstborn of 8 kids at home. Ne? So as a firstborn, mommy used to send me to stores to buy some groceries. Ne?
Of course.
And when I'm buying those groceries, when you're buying milk has got its own name, bread has got its own name, it has got its own brand name. Ne? So I kept wondering, where does these names come from? It kept bothering me why this food item has got names. And I told myself that one day, as I grow up, I will have to do a research about this. I'm so interested about this. Why? Where does this come from? So in short, I came to know that these names and names of brand names, that were created by people. And then I was like, oh, wow. I want to own my own brand one day, my own food brand. So it all started like that.
Wow. Sure. Wow, and so that inquisitive mind of yours has brought you here today. Yeah. And I believe there are many other young people out there who are inquisitive. And with your story, somebody can really relate and say, I'm also intrigued about a certain matter. And now I know that it's possible if I just go after it and keep wondering, how did it all come about? Now, can you just please take us through the steps now of how you got to get Thozo recognized and established and all that process? Please take it from that.
As I said that I had to do the short courses for business, just to learn more about business, business management, and everything that is business related. So I've done those short courses, and then I was employed in one of the construction companies. I think back in 2005, and then I worked there doing these short courses, and then the purpose for me to join that construction company was for me to pay my for my studies.
All right.
And I worked there, and I realized that I got interested. In fact, I got to learn about building construction to be specific while I was working there. And then I told myself, you know what, I should open myself the building construction company. You know why did I wanted to open that company? I wanted to source funds for me to open my own food brand. So in 2007, I opened my construction company, my building construction company, and I've done well 2008, 2009, 2010, and then going forward. And then I invested that money for me to start Thozo brands. And I started Thozo brands. And then I've made a lot of research around it again, because it wasn't enough for me to make a research by then. So I've made enough research, and then after that, I started to consult the supermarkets, the wholesales about my product. And then when I get there, I heard that I need to be listed. And then, so Thozo brand actually started in 2018. And then in 2019, we got listed by Spar KZN.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. Wow.
Yes, to supply all their outlets with our own food brand, which was not easy for us to get listed. I'm sure it took us more than a year, more than 9 months for us to comply with their standards. Because remember, we're dealing with food. So there are certain things that you have to do for you to comply.
Of course, yes.
We got listed in 2009, started supplying some of the Spar outlets in KZN, but not all of them because of our capacity. And then in 2020, we got listed by Sparks Eastern Cape.
Oh, wow.
To supply their outlets as well with our product. We started supplying them. And then in 2021, that is this year, we recently listed by Spar Eastern Cape as well to supply this with our product. So now we're supplying like Spar KZN outlets, Spar Eastern Cape outlets, Spar Eastern Cape outlets, though we're not supplying all of them because of the capacity as well.
Okay.
So we are there. We are there, but we believe that we'll be able to supply all of them, God's willing.
Definitely. And Thozo, you've arrived, and it is very, very relevant. It's very visible. Anybody can see it. I'm sure your consumers and customers really, really give great feedback. Would you like to talk about that as well?
Okay. The feedback from our customers and consumers is very good. We've been doing well. We've tried our best. We are doing well. I must say that they compliment us. They do compliment us. I must say.
Yeah, I can attest to that because I bumped into your post on social media, and people were just blowing the horn about Thozo brand and how they are, and they wanted to know how they can get it at their nearest towns. And I was like, what? Who is this lady? And she's got a food brand. I need to get her down. I need to talk to her. And Thozo, wow, you're just a breath of fresh air. Your story, your zeal, your resilience, it's so inspiring. I am personally at this point empowered. I didn't ever want to start a food brand, and right now I feel I can do it too.
You can. Yes, you can.
Of your story. Yes. And I hope everyone out there can really be inspired to go for their dreams or whatever. It might not be a food brand. It might be anything. If Thozo could do it, we all can do it, guys. We all can do it. As we are wrapping, Thozo, can you let us in on your upcoming exciting project? I know you've got things going on there. So what can we expect from you?
Okay, I've got 2 new babies, and I'm so excited about them. We've got two TV shows that are about to be aired. soon. So
this woman. Oh my God. Yes. Sorry.
I'll ask you guys to just check our media platforms, our social media platforms for the updates. And also, I'm finishing up to write my first book. So I'm also excited about it as well. So
jack of all trades, you are, hey?
I multitask.
And master of all, I must add, master of all.
yeah. So that's what I'm busy with now.
Wow. Clearly, and so God is your strength, God is your anchor, is your shield. You couldn't do all this by yourself. Oh man, I'm so proud of you. Listen to me saying I'm proud of you. I don't know what to say. You're an amazing woman. We need such inspiration in our society. Man, we look up to you. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
Awesome. Well, and we'd love to just hear your closing remarks. A person who has strived to get to where you are against all odds. You mentioned that you had to do this all by yourself because of the situation at home. Most firstborns really fall into that. They have to really fight their way out and towards success. So how can you encourage somebody who feels like it's not doable? I can't get the things I need, the resources I want, no support. Where can they draw their strength? Of course, you've mentioned you draw your strength from God. Can you just elaborate further how you've managed to pull through? And of course, towards the end, you can give us your social media handles so that we can be on the lookout for these 2 new babies coming up.
Okay, Sissy. To everyone who has got a dream at home, to that woman, to that man out there who is having a dream, doesn't know how to start and where to start it. I want to encourage you guys that if you have a dream, it means you can make it. All you can do is to stand up, make a research, consult people, consult your friends, your family. Don't just lie there and say, I don't have money to do it. The money will not come to you at home so that you can start a business. Go out there, show up to people. You might find someone who can help you. And also, know that it's not easy and it's not going to be easy. But you need to have a zeal. Listen, if you have it in mind, it means you have it physically.
Yes.
You see, if you have it in mind, you can do it. If it
will come to pass,
in spirit, it means physically. It just needs you to move. So guys, it's doable. It's not easy, yes, but it is doable.
Yeah,
you can
definitely.
So I would ask you guys to like our Facebook page and Thozo Multi-Brands on Facebook and Thozo Multi-Brands. My personal Facebook is Thozama. Because I also post my things on my personal Facebook page, and then on Instagram I am Thozama.
All right. Oh wow, awesome! Thank you so much, and Thozo. Your words of remarks really encouraging. The fact that if you can dream it, then you can live it. It will come to pass. And that is what we are aiming for. We're going for those goals, even though it may look so dark and the future may look so bleak right now. But God is on our side, and it keeps happening, as you said. It keeps happening.
It is
powerful.
Wow.
I've enjoyed this interview so much, and we've been able to get so much out of you in this short space of time. You really, really just ooze inspiration. Man, we pray for you to prosper even more. Can't wait to try out that brand. Next time I'm home, I will definitely let my mom buy Thozo brand because local is lekker.
Thanks in advance.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, sis. Thank you so much for coming along, for giving us your time. May God bless you and your family. Have a lovely day ahead. See you
Thank you so
on
much.
that big screen.
Oh wow! Thank you, Sissy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for inviting me. Thank you so much. I so appreciate.
We are so grateful that you could come up and show up. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you here on the Empowerment Podcast. As you have heard for yourself, we bring you nothing but fresh inspiration. People who are doing it, who are going for those goals against all odds. What can stop you? Nothing at all, my brother, my sister. You can go for that dream. You can chase after your dream. You will make it. Thank you. Stay tuned for more great content on the Empowerment Podcast. Remember, we are available on your digital platforms from Monday to Sunday. Please do come along, follow us, tune in, be inspired. We love you. Take care. God bless you. From myself, Nompilo Zoè, signing out. Till next time. Bye-bye.